It's been a while, Yi. Since when did you become a thief? Stealing soul seals is a capital offense according to council law. Oh, has the esteemed Feng clan finally taken interest in law? You seem to have changed a lot too, Nuwa. To be honest, I couldn't care less about whatever your deal is. But my brother complained that you were disturbing our play. I knew it, that really was Fushi just now. Let's make a deal. You grab whatever you need if you promise to just leave quickly, okay? I have a banquet planned every 10 years, but thanks to your meddling, this one will have to go ahead a bit early. Banquets? Have you not seen the state of the Empyrean district? What, I guess you weren't there when we finished construction? The design and architecture ended up very tacky, and the restaurants were just atrocious. We should have recruited more chefs onto the island. That was a mistake on our part. But we make do with what we have. I mean, we just have to accept living in these subpar conditions, right? I'm talking about the horrors and living corpses strewn across your district. There are occasionally people who can't adapt to their soulscape, but there's no need to fuss over a few hooligans. Centuries have passed like this, there's nothing the guards or dust guardians can't handle. Your appearance, however, is indeed unexpected. You really have no idea, do you? Excuse me, I always feel really sleepy right after waking up. Well, I must take my leave. My brother and our guests are waiting. I don't care if you're here for revenge or whatever, but you should go get your mentor Aegon instead of coming up here to bother us.
Soul Seal of Fushi. Fushi's soul contains the character Bing, signifying integrity. I am so sorry about that name, buddy. As we continue to explore the Empyrean district, we're just going to do our best to make our way through, and 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. Awesome. As we continue to make our way through, boy, howdy is this place a mix-up. I mean, especially compared to, like, the ancient Feng architecture that we were just going through. You know, we had all the symbols of Lear, we had the dedication, we had the ancient history, the reverence for the land. And then meanwhile, you literally just have a bunch of rich people here. Like, this is literally just rich people central. Another thing that I really like about this place is the story. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of thematic symbolism going on, specifically with G's character arc. I'm going to get his name and Yi's name mixed up so much because of the way that it looks like you should be pronouncing them. I am terribly sorry for that. Boom, there we go. And with this we get a turtle scorpion, a poisonous scorpion endemic to Gui Feng. Its a brilliant color makes it popular to keep as a pet, however, its hair contains a deadly poison, so it must be kept away from children. It's such a different tone compared to the rest of the game. It's really amazing, honestly, when you think about it. I'm gonna go and hack into this platform. And, oh no, okay, this is just straight up the way that you're supposed to get up here, okay. We're gonna go and do some rooftop hopping. We also have another gift for Xuan Xuan right here, the Penglai Recipe Collection. Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Xuan Xuan, an advanced recipe collection for professional chefs. A warning on the cover asks amateurs to have firefighting equipment in hand in case attempting any of the recipes within. Luckily, we don't need a fire department, we have an abacus. And over here, it seems we have another Dust Guardian report, which is gonna be unfortunate, because I'm going to need to somehow absorb this Tau Fruit. And then hopefully not get jump scared by the enemy. Dust Guardian Case File 39, log entry. The deceased broke into a restaurant to steal food. Upon failing to find any, he committed suicide due to mental illness. No, that's not it. Why won't it record what I'm saying? We got an order to execute another one of those crazy bastards, except the thing is, they weren't crazy at all. He made some strange noises, but I knew what he was saying, including the part where we're all becoming monsters. When the pustules started to appear, he killed himself right in front of me. It's not possible. He must have been lying. The souls wouldn't lie to us. Yeah, the souls would never lie to anyone. Why would the souls do that? I always happen to navigate around the yellow pustules. Pustules is probably a better name than cancer, I'm gonna be honest. Oh god, oh no, okay, here we go. Alright, hack. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay, got it. Okay, good, we managed to reactivate the elevator. Goodbye. Over here we can see what appears to be a shopping district, I assume? Okay. Believe it or not, this is part of a puzzle. Take a look at the position of those suns. It's actually telling you a pattern. A pattern that you need to follow. If we come over here, we can see bells guarding a doorway. And if you can guess what these doorways are supposed to symbolize, yep, there's a bell puzzle here. There's no markings, but there is this. I believe, if I recall correctly, that the position of the suns, from left to right, the reflected suns, represent the order that you need to play the bells in, while the suns at the top represent, like, the actual appearance themselves. So I believe that's... Okay, let me see if I can picture this right. Fourth one, first one, second one, fifth one, fourth one. Never mind, I just have terrible memory. I was right. It's the second one, fifth, fourth, first, and then finishing it off with second. This opens up this doorway, which... Glory to the greatness, selfless souls, whose greatness shines throughout eternal night. I remember when I was sent to represent 500 members of our clan. We have messages of all of the souls. Be them alive, dead, or thought. I thought I had abandoned all my attachments here, now I find myself weeping for the hometown snacks I will never taste again. Look at all of these messages. Eldest son. Let's also take a moment to just, you know, loot. Give up everything I had for this ticket, and I don't regret anything. Just wait and see. Look, orphan girl from Yi. Look at how many people believed in this project. I can't tell if it's really sad or really disastrous that it all went to crap. And here, we have a bunch of messages from the Kickstarter backers. Yep. If this reality is too harsh for you, look towards your dreams for a better world. You can actually click on it to see a second set of Kickstarter backers. It's actually nice that they managed to translate a lot of this. I believe they actually had an update recently where they translated a lot of this as well. In the darkest times, that is when overconfidence will kill you slowly and insidiously, so always strive and get good. Professor Chaos is an idiot. If the world ever gets rebuilt, he should never teach another school. Oh my gosh. And yeah, we can see all of the different messages that people have left for this game specifically. It's actually pretty nice that it kind of got represented in this way. Need to make sure that I'm getting accuracy above all else. And, oh, okay, no, there is a treasure chest up here. I'm gonna need to... Excuse me, fellas. Not even... Damn, not even a standard component? That's a new for this game. One... Oh! I thought I got it wrong, but I still managed to unlock it. Awesome. This loops us back to the start, and now we can finally go on.
I accidentally cut my hand a while back. I am in poor health right now and the wound won't heal. It hurts everywhere and doing everything alone is so tiring. I wish you were here. Can't you come back to me even if it's just for a moment? Where are you? Please won't you come back?
I'd almost forgotten what this flute sounded like.
Vincent?
Yeah, you came back? Yeah, I got caught up with something. I didn't think they'd... The disease acted quickly as if it was all prearranged. They ascended after only a few days. It's probably for the better those two were inseparable. I'm sorry. It's okay. I know how you feel for missing the funeral. I wasn't even the one with the most to mourn for. Your trip home must have been really chaotic. They say the hospitals have all been totally overwhelmed. Every house I saw was covered in white cloth. When I looked down, the ground was covered in these white fungal flowers. The whole of Penglai will end up like this soon. It's as if the disease is driving us of color itself. Really? I think the sea of flowers actually looks quite pretty. It's as if everyone's returning to their original colors after their suffering ends. Don't talk nonsense, there's nothing pretty about corpses. this was expected outcome, but the Tanhuo is slowly growing out of control. If necessary, we'll have to shift the whole schedule forward, but... I know you don't like hearing about this, but... could this just be our destiny? I think this has a simple explanation. After eons of borrowing from Penglai, it's simply time for us to pay it all back. Creation, destruction. We were never meant to interfere. Are you feeling okay? It's like you're a different person today. No. I never changed. Listen to me. Mom and Dad didn't really leave. I can feel it. Tanhuo is just the transition. It's not the end. Life and death are one. When the end comes, we won't disappear. We'll just return to heaven and earth. As long as we have lived, the Tao will remember everything. I've heard enough. No, let me finish. If I said that's enough! You're not going anywhere, and I'm never going to let you end up like Mom or Dad. Give me some time, your life on New Kunlun will be 1,000,000 times better. I'll come back to pick you up once everything is ready. Okay. Don't dwell too much on it. Solarians are more resilient than you think. If we're united under one cause, nothing can destroy us. We will persevere. What a sight to go from. At the very least, turning into a flower is better than whatever got to these guys. And unfortunately, it's time for the resident power fantasy boss fight. Or, well, not really or more like an enemy rush? Oh boy. Alright, awesome. And I got a level up from that, so that's awesome. Nope, still not enough to kill him in one hit, despite the 3 Tau Fruit that we previously got. And unfortunately... yeah, we've got 3 levels of this to go. And, oh look, one of the big guys. Oh gosh! When did my arrow type change? One, two, three, four, 5. That's the next layer. And then, of course, the final layer of the Empyrean District Sanctum. Oh, nothing? Okay, never mind.
Bad news, my lord. The data from the Empyrean District is highly unusual. It's just as you had predicted. The entire district, and especially the Enlightenment Sanctum, has turned into a living hell. What happened here? Does the data say? With the limited time available, I've only done a preliminary report. I've also provided Lord Kwafu with a copy of... Wait, Lord Kwafu was just to speak frankly with you. This looks like a total disaster, and most of the troublesome kind, too. I'm almost certain that those monsters and chunks of flesh are mutated from our people. No wonder. I could see Solarian features among a few of them. I think they can even infect people who are still inside their soulscapes. Doesn't make any sense. The Tanhuo virus should have stopped mutating long ago. We don't have a way to trace the cause yet, but at least we know that in my zone, nothing like this has happened in at least 500 years. I don't get it. The Empyrean District has always been the safest passenger area. Could Nuwa or Fushi had something to do with it? Nuwa seems unaware of anything. I don't think those spoiled brats could pull off anything like this. Okay, we'll continue doing a more detailed analysis with Abacus. I just hope the spread of that mutant strain can be brought under control. You'll need to find a way to suppress them after you collect all the soul seals. Who knows how many more of them can be saved. No matter what happens, we must not give up. You're right, good luck and stay in touch.
Yep, what at one point was promised to be a pretty chill and relaxed area, although with some heavy guards, has now officially turned into a zombie apocalypse nightmare. As we get to exploring the Empyrean District, especially in this area, you want to be extra careful of the tight platforming challenges that await you in this section. Okay, there we go. This area is so frustrating to navigate. Vital Sanctum Tower Monitoring Panel. Vital Sanctum Tower Report. Soulscape System Online. Currently dormant. 361. Currently awakening. Called Calculation Era Recalculating. New Enlightenment Sanctums are a core area of New Kunlun and is home to many Vital Sanctum Towers. These Vital Sanctums are connected to the core Soulscape System through a sophisticated neural network to ensure that up to 100,000 Solarian passengers can sleep peacefully and enjoy endless dreams inside their Vital Sanctums. Womp womp. I am so happy that at some point I accidentally switched to this hero, but I am also going to need to switch to the other hero really quickly. Oh gosh. Okay, cool, I still got him. I am oh, and it's a computing unit. I have never been happier. 2, 3. And let him get killed. Wonderful. Also, despite saying that there wasn't going to be any money in this area, I got an obscene amount of dosh. Like, look at this. 1, 2, 3. Although, to be fair, 170 gold per kill was very, very useful. I gotta actively avoid this guy. But we can come up here and collect the standard component. Okay, nope, never mind. I thought it was gonna be something cooler. But anyways, as we approach to this right area, you might start to hear something. We can see, well, first off, we have another one of these infected stalks that unfortunately we are not able to do anything about because it is similarly immortal, but we also can see a doorway made out of infection. Let me quickly run away, run away, run away. I need to get the heck out of Dodge very quickly. Also, unlock this doorway. Alright, there we go. And now I can heal up properly. Thank goodness that was taking a while. For the sake of the upgrade tree, we're just gonna get... Well, I mean, we can only really afford one more thing, but... Yeah, sure, let's get Azure Recovery, and there we go! All of these take 3 skill points, meaning we only need 9 more level ups, or perhaps even a Tau fruit to go before we are finally maxed out. I'm also gonna head back to the pavilion real quick. And we're going to go ahead and get whatever final upgrades we need from here. Because unfortunately, what we're about to do is probably one of the hardest bosses in the main game. Aren't you running the risk of getting assimilated by receiving all these chips from other robots?
Enjoy sublime eternity amongst evergreen foothills, New Kunlun, second home of your dreams.
Forget it, you're not cut out for this. You're not cut out for interrogation. In terms of what we're going to want, first off, we are going to want our main Boom Blast arrow type. We also see that Schwan has built something for us. Yee, let me unveil my new creation. Ta-da! A future predictor. What is this monstrosity? Rude, this machine is the culmination of everything I've learned. And what is it supposed to do? It's a future predictor. It predicts the future. It's dangerous out there, so I thought this might help. A predictor, you say? How does it work? It's just a robot that generates random responses. I think it can be pretty accurate sometimes. Try it for yourself. I'll turn it on for you. If I were you, I would watch out for interpersonal entanglements in the near future. So how about a drink? Wait, this is a Shanghai 9000. Where did you get these parts? I got them from Chiyu. Don't tell me he dismantled them. All that gin wasted. Do you know who these parts belong to? Sometimes I can hear them pleading for mercy. It's pretty creepy. Walk carefully or you might fall into a bottomless chasm, but it's not like I care or anything. This is the ultimate form of paying for all of those robots. It's for Shiyu to kill them off screen. This only shows up if you have purchased every single map data chip. And, of course, Shiyu uses it for his own sake. Error, you will accomplish nothing, no divination results found. Yep, Shiyu just goes around and kills them all off screen. And you will accomplish nothing, no divination results found. And yep, we only get those two. You will slip up at the last moment and lose the battle. What a tragedy. Care for a drink? Shiyu, do you want to explain? I mean... Nope, he's not even going to explain. Alright, buddy. And now, the last pipe valve. We did it. We're maxed out. What else do we have to say here? Well, he still has one more computing unit, and I should probably save up for that at some point. Oh, wait, actually, can I get it now? 3, 2, 1. What? What? Hey, I can actually get it right now! How awesome! Let's get that computing unit. And there we go, easy enough. We're officially out of things that we can create with the 3D printer. Although, now that we're just picking up the scraps and I've pretty much purchased everything that I've wanted... Well, first off, I need to get just a little bit more money from somewhere, but where do I get a little bit of extra money from? Also, let me give the Penglai recipe collection to Xuan. I think you'll like this book. Let me see. 2 sky peppers, 1 catty fish fry. Oh, it's a recipe! And not just any old recipe. It's a collection of recipes from the best chefs on Penglai. I get it now. It's just a way for you to complain about the food I make. These recipes seem a little over the top. I mean, carve a radish into the shape of a dragon? It's not gonna make it taste better. Traditional aristocratic cooking emphasizes both flavor and presentation. Is this what you used to eat? Not really. I came from a Taoist family, and we made do with simple meals. What? You did all that explaining, and then you tell me you never had any before? That may be true, but we still had a lot of choices. What's the best dish you've ever had in your life? I might be able to make it. That'd be phoenix egg fried rice using leftover rice. I've forgotten how long it's been since I last had it. You should have told me earlier. Fried egg rice is easy. I'll make you some next time. I think you're better off not trying. I'd prefer to keep those delicious memories intact. Finally, before we go out and do anything else, I would like to go ahead and clear up this room. Because you can see that we still have one thing left, and there was one particular door which I actively avoided going to. Because this room is probably one of the most brutal ones in the entire game. Because what you have, the moment you enter this room, you have 2 turrets up at the top that'll shoot at you with red arrows, and a dual-wielding Megabot. This is probably one of the hardest rooms to take down in the entire game, if for no other reason than the fact that neither of these guys are ever going to go easy on you. Especially if you're not really coming in here combat ready, it can be super difficult if you don't know what the timings are for any of these guys, which you know, you likely won't. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. 1, 2. Come on. Alright, come on. Oh, he's stuck! He's stuck! Oh my gosh, he's stuck! I just realized that he was stuck. And we can break the first one. And... Alright, there we go! I'm glad that we could first try that one and not G's fight. And with that, we get an extra pipe valve for our trouble. Yep, definitely worth it. Just for the record, I would recommend saving Huafu's shop for last in terms of which ones you should prioritize clearing out. Obviously do get stuff like Azure Sand magazines and anything like that if you need help with it, and of course the money talisman is definitely a good bonus. But the main thing that you want to look out for is especially Chi's shop, specifically because there is a side quest tying to how far you've completed his side of things. That will definitely help you out in the future. And with that, we're going to go ahead and purchase the Quick Dose Jade. And we are going to go ahead and oh! What's this? What's going on here? Oh, good, you're back. Just in time, Yeep. The food's still hot. Where did all this food come from? Remember those recipes you gave me last time? Well, Uncle Chubby mentioned that he missed the food from Penglai, so I tried making some. I'm gonna call him over. Don't just stand there. Sit down and eat with us. And now isn't the time to relax. I need to hurry and... Having a meal won't take that much time. Come on. Aw, look at them all dining. Tastes pretty good. Not bad for an ape man. What do you think, you? It's funny. I've never thought that with everything going on, I'd be able to sit down and have a proper meal. Knowing that death is always around the corner the moment I leave this pavilion. Yeah, you think about it, it's all pretty absurd. If you like, I can do a lot more cooking for you in the future. The future. I've been thinking, can we go on a trip somewhere one day? Where do you want to go? I don't know, but I think it'd be fun to travel and hang out with everyone. Abacus can make the plans, Uncle Chubby can deal with the equipment, and I can be the chef. What's my job? You will be in charge of chatting with me. I guess the possibilities are just endless with us four together. I don't mean to interrupt, but how should I approach the dish in the middle here? Oh, I actually never finished that dish. It's not finished. I couldn't find one of the required ingredients. It needs a sated heart. Do you know where I can find one of those, Uncle Chubby? Sated heart? Probably be better if you didn't finish making it. But they call the dish the Peachy Primate Paradise. That sounds fun. No, listen to your Uncle Chubby. Do not ever make this dish. Why do you guys not like it? Yeah, it's become impossible to think of eating it now. Oh no, it's human heart. Oh no, it's probably human heart. Oh, that's awful. It's like, yeah, probably don't make that one. From here, you want to go ahead and put on your battle-ready equipment. I'm gonna take, honestly, the quick dose jade might be a good one for this. Mostly just because this boss fight that we're about to do is very, very difficult. Obscenely difficult. My gosh, they did not need to go this far with the fight. We're gonna go for reduced knockback. And yeah, we're gonna go with a triple hit one. And then with this, we can see that we've fully completed that section, fully completed that section, fully completed that section, and gotten most of this section. Well, that is really good. There's still obviously areas of the map that we haven't been to yet, so we'll need to, of course, wrap that up at some point. Unfortunately, there are still things that we haven't been able to take care of yet, but for now, it doesn't seem like there's anything stopping us. Also, these things in the background, yeah, these are the Enlightenment Chambers. These are where all the people are kept, and it does not look like they are being kept in very good condition. I'm just gonna let you enjoy what we're about to see. I thought I told you to stop bothering us. This is a private banquet. You can't be here without an invitation. There's an apocalypse outside your door and you're still in the mood for this? Well, under these apocalyptic conditions, this is exactly what we should be in the mood for. Isn't it better to choose joy over moping around? If you must know, I think optimism is a talent. It doesn't take any talent to keep your head in the sand. You need to see for yourself. The Empyrean district is completely out of control. We need to act quickly. There might be some hope if we can wake everyone up. You're such a nag. Like I said before, it's not that serious. We've always been low on parts and resources to keep the soulscapes operational. Since we left Penglai, countless people have already died in their dreams and met their maker. So is your big Eternal Cauldron project going as planned? That wasn't under my control. You can't frame me for that. So you were the one with your head in the sand all along. Don't worry, we still love New Kunlun, second home of our dreams. Right, Fushi? Only here can we party for eternity, with never-ending music and ever-present guests. Enough! I'm only here to collect the remaining soul seals. Hand them over and I'll leave you to rot in your own decadence. I'm tired of asking questions. Fine, I'll hand them over and you better stay the hell away and not... Huh? Really? Is it that serious? I'm sorry, Fushi. I'll make things right, so don't be mad. My big brother says you're erratic and hate the rich and powerful. If I handed the keys of power over to you, it would definitely come back to bite us. What? He might even destroy New Kunlun? I see now. As expected, nothing escapes my brother's keen eyes. We only have one option. When's the last time you played in a martial arts drama, Fushi? You're lucky, not everyone gets to play a scene alongside this famous actor. I should do my part and play some music for this special occasion. Prepare for a fight that is tied with the hardest one in the game. These are the Feng twins, or more specifically just Fushi, with his sister just sort of being an accompaniment. This guy follows a very typical pattern of really big bosses. In fact, he's the biggest boss we've probably had to fight so far since the Claw. That being very jank hitboxes, very delayed attacks, and yeah, you can see right there, he does the thing where he like winds up his attack, waits 1 second, waits 2 seconds, waits 3 seconds, then he actually attacks. His attacks come out very quickly as well, so you want to be able to block and parry as quickly as possible. Block. Oh, yeah. Watch out very carefully whenever he drags his claw onto the ground, because if he drags it backwards, you're going to need to either jump over it, which, by the way, don't forget that you have a double jump. The double jump is very useful in this fight, but you're also going to need to block backwards. Yes, you need to block the claw swipe backwards, specifically when he's dragging his claw on the ground. Other than that, you just need to watch out for his red attacks as they deal a ton of damage. Come on. But oh my gosh, the atmosphere for this fight is amazing, unironically. This is the most people we've ever seen active in the game at once, and all they're doing is just partying like it's the end of the world, which to be fair, it pretty much is for them. Okay, hold up, I need to take this fight seriously. I've already gone through like half my pipe health. I am not going well. Block, block. Okay, and there we go. Unfortunately, Phase 2 starts, and now we effectively have Nuwa acting as the second character. And hey, remember that one principle that I've stated about combat? The moment that it stops being a 1v1, you are instantly at a disadvantage? Yeah, well, Nuwa is now effectively attacking us from the Dream Realm, the second home of our dreams, as a matter of fact. These snakes are particularly awful to deal with. Not only because they can knock you back, but also because, remember, Fushi's attacks deal knockback as well, meaning you can very easily get combo— What? What? Okay, got back to Phase 2. Now again, the biggest threat here is Nuwa. Yes, even bigger than her brother, because the way that her attacks desync with Fushi genuinely makes this fight like 10 times harder. Block, 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 block. Yeah, you need to 1, 2, hold the button down and release. Okay, there we go. When she pulls out the 2 spikes along with Fushi charging up his red attack. Oh, and here's another big attack that you want to dodge. The sweeping snake. It's— oh my gosh! Another— are you kidding me? Oh my god, I don't even have the chance to explain myself. Okay, back at it for the 3rd time. Again, this is the big issue with fighting Fushi. Their attacks overlap with each other. Even worse, when you're busy dodging Nuwa's attacks, Fushi will leap from the other side of the arena just to get in another cheap hit. Do not use his size as an excuse for forgetting that he is very agile, which is kind of unfortunate. You would not think this guy could move that fast, but, well, other similar games have taught us otherwise. And hey, look, it's the Dream Ball from Lady Ethereal's fight. That's fun. Oh, I like seeing a reference like that. Granted, I'm sure here it probably means a much different context. That. And going for the snake attack again. Okay, I got lucky. He's turned around. This time I also have the right arrow taken equipped. So, okay. And 1, 2, hold on the button, block, okay, there we go. As you can see in the previous runs, that does a lot of damage if you fail to block it properly. And unfortunately, it has such a wide hitbox that dodging out of the way is also not really a viable option. I do not know if the snakes are parryable. They might actually be unbounded counter parryable, so that's a good thing. 1, 2, 3, okay. Okay. Oh, he's already halfway down. Finish him. Move out of the way whenever these circles start spawning around you. He jumps from the other side of the arena. That is insanely— oh my gosh, okay, 1, 2, block, 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 2, backwards, dash into him, get the full 5 charge. Okay, oh, he is definitely dead. This is it, this is the run, this is the run, this is the run. Come on, come on, come on. He's so close. Oh no, sweeping snakes! Sweeping— okay, this is the other attack that you really want to look out for. These snakes are absolutely killer when it comes to messing up your timing. And oh yeah! Okay. No! What have you done? Fushi! I put so much effort into his makeup! His corpse is almost completely decayed. Before liftoff, was he already in a... Shut up! So what? He'll be fully cured as long as he keeps taking his shots. Fushi. Don't listen to him. New Kunlun has done away with sickness, old age, and death. We'll stay together until the end of time. We promised as much. Once you get better, Fushi, let's go to the theater together, okay? Don't dwell on it. This isn't their fault and it's definitely not yours. Beautiful. Just as our plan's lead actor should be. I am developing a new show, but I can make an exception and let your brother try it out. Time for your shot, Fushi. You'll be better in no time. These feelings emerged in haze, but they deepened with each passing day.